Hey guys, it's Kelly, and I, in the middle of moving, have managed to still do Renje's giveaway video response. I'm so proud of myself. I've been trying to pack up my craft room so we can move, but every time I try to pack, I want to do this instead. So I will give all the details for Renje's giveaway in a little while throughout the video, but this is just a quick, right about a 4x6 piece of watercolor paper that I gessoed, and I'm doing it very quickly to show you guys that you can just create something really pretty real quick and when you're tight on time. So what I decided was I was going to use some Lumiere paint, and I put some acrylic glazing in with my paint because I wanted it to blend together nicely, and that paint can sometimes get a little thick, and I really like using that acrylic glazing by Golden. It's working out really well. And the colors that I used were some of my favorite combinations. It's the metallic russet and metallic gold by Lumiere. And I used fall colors because when I did this, and you'll see at the end, I was thinking about how crazy and messy and unpredictable life is, and things don't always go as you plan. Well, spring is right around the corner, so things are not going as I really planned. In honor of that, I'm doing fall colors and something that looks kind of fallish because things don't always go as we plan. And I'm just going to celebrate the unpredictability of life and just roll with the punches. So what I'm doing on there for newbies, and maybe not newbies, but I love to use my thick body paint to create texture instead of using, you know, the bringing out different things. You could just use your brush and slap your paint on there in a way that makes a design and some texture. So I'm just showing you how to do that. And then that paper was the inspiration for this. Life is full of happiness, smiles, and good times, but it also has a lot of bumps and messiness on the way. So you see how I'm messing it up? That is my thought process through this. So, and this is a video response, like I said, for Renje over at CreaBoetiek on YouTube. She is my dear friend. I just adore her. And I'm doing this for her giveaway. And I just want to send her some goodies. So that is just a piece of tissue paper that I used some other paint on that I had left over, and I just used it to sop up some of that. So after I did the first round of the paint, I decided it wasn't quite thick enough, and I didn't cover enough for that piece of paper that I'm going to put on there. So I just mixed up another batch and added some more. So I'm just letting the brush leave some really unique, fun strokes on this. I'm not stroking, I'm dabbing and then stroking here and there. Just playing with it to create some texture with the paint, because I wanted to do something very quick, because again, we are moving and I'm tight on time, and I'm supposed to be packing all of my supplies up, but instead when I started to pack them, I said no, I'm going to play first. I'm a bad girl, I know. So I'm just dabbing it all on there. So now Renje is in the Netherlands, and it will take some time for this to get to her. So Renje, I don't know if it's going to make it to you on time. And with all the chaos going on, I will be sending it, but I doubt it's going to get there by March 20th. I hope it does, but we'll see. So, but I just want to participate in your fun stuff. And she's got great things for the giveaway, and she's going to draw from a hat. So whoever gets it gets the good stuff, and so generous of her to offer a giveaway. So she is very talented. So for some of you newbies, I'm leaving some dry time in here because I've noticed on a few videos recently that there were issues where paint was not dried, and then additional paint and other mediums were added to it, and it was smearing around, and allowing that dry time is real important. So I was just leaving some of that dry time in to show you guys that after you do this, you gotta dry it up if you want it to stay the way that it is. So that is some chalk paint, and it's not working out very well. I just wanted a little bit of texture on there, and that is my favorite stamp lately. And you can't really see it in the video, but it's in there a little bit. Very, very faint. Didn't give it the effect that I wanted, but I went with it. So, and there I am. I grabbed Memento. That's how discombobulated I am. That's for stamping. I needed my archival. Duh. So I'm just going around the edges with the archival ink because I wanted it kind of framed in. So, but you guys should participate because her giveaway is got some wonderful, wonderful things in there to craft with. But also, she's just a real sweet person, and she has a true appreciation and respect for art and the time that it takes to do it. And when you're thinking of someone, I feel the same way she does, that thought goes into it about the person that's going to get it. Yeah, it's a giveaway and that's great, but still you're thinking of that person and you're putting some thought into it, and that matters more to her, and it matters more to me too. I think that's why we get along so well. So, but that is the golden gel yeah, my gel medium. It's really thick, and I'm not crazy about it, but maybe it's so thick because of the climate that we're in. I mean, we live in the desert, so maybe that's why. But I've seen other people put it on with a brush. There's no way I can use mine with a brush. And it's, hold on, it's regular gel, matte. So, I don't know. It works, but it's a little thicker than I had anticipated because I can't put it on with a brush. There's just no way. It's too thick. It's not thick like modeling paste, but anyway, so it's thick. So I just used that to put that on there, and then I dried it up. You got to be careful when you're drying over gesso and paint, it'll bubble, and I did not want bubbles in this one. So, and if you're too impatient to wait for things to dry, then just have another little card that you're working on the side, just to practice with things you haven't used, like gelatos or water crayons or whatever you want. So then I just freeing in the outside there, and then just drying that so it doesn't smear. It usually dries pretty quick, but it was over kind of like a shiny paint, so I just dried it up. And again, just emphasizing that it's real important that you dry those layers so that your layers don't mix in together when you don't want that mixing. And that is my gloss medium and varnish, which I love. I decided I was going to have a nice glossy finish. So I just added that on top, and I think I wound up putting about 3 layers on there because it was I usually put too much, and then I tried to tone it down, and then I toned it down too much, you know? That's how it goes. So the whole reason behind this thing is this card that I made was I was just thinking about, like, because we're moving and, you know, there's chaos that's involved with that, but it's going very well, but there's always unpredictable things and things that come up that you don't expect, and that's just life. And I saw on Facebook the other day that, you know, when life, you know, throws you for a curve or things don't go the way you plan, then just yell plot twist and move on. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I love it, and it's working. So I typed something out and printed it on the back of this card to send to Renje for her video challenge, because she wanted a sentiment on there, but that's kind of like, I kind of had more of a thought process. You know, life is full of happiness, smiles, and good times, but it's also full of unpredictability. And instead of getting aggravated with it, just celebrate it and move on. Because how boring would life be if it went exactly the way you planned? Pretty boring. So you got to wipe all that gloss varnish up, otherwise it's going to get sticky and stick to the back of your project. So I just painted the back. I didn't get it all in there, but it's just slapping down some of the same paint, the gold metallic, the metallic gold, and the metallic russet from Lumiere. And I did it, just slapped it on there real random, because I like how that looks. I don't like the perfect uniformed look of it. So there's another coat of that, because I could see some brush strokes in there and it was a little uneven, so I'm fixing that. And then of course I will have the link to Renje's channel below. But that is a resin piece that I made from a Martha Stewart mold, and the back side of it was very rough. It wasn't smooth and shiny, and I liked the way that that side looked a little bit better, so I put the gloss medium and varnish on there, and it shined it right up. And then yeah, hot glue and resin, they don't mix. Don't do that. Because I glued my little bow to the stem of the resin piece and it got all mushy on me. I saved it, it's fine. It worked just fine, but then I wound up using glossy accents instead to attach that on there. And I didn't go with a whole bunch of texture and get all crazy with, Renje knows what, we could do, and she knows the challenges that I have in my life right now with moving, so I just wanted to make sure I participated and send her just a little something to let her know I'm thinking about her. So there's how you unclog your glossy accents, guys. You just take a couple, squeeze out the tip, wipe it with a wipe, squeeze it out a couple times real gentle, and clear out the tip and put the lid on, and you'll never have any problems again. How easy is that? Super, super quick video. So ta-da! How simple. And there you go. Springtime's coming, and I went with fall because things don't always happen as we plan. And that's what I printed and put on the back. Probably don't have enough time to read it, but it's basically what I said. Yell plot twist when life doesn't work out the way you wanted. And celebrate the things that don't go the way you think they're going to go, because that's what makes life interesting. And there's that resin piece with little micro beads in it. I thought it turned out pretty cool. I really like it. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to check out Renje's channel and her giveaway. Thanks, guys.